Dr Siyamak Saleh, or Saleh, I beg your pardon, is a primary healthcare doctor based in Cape Town and was at the coalface, if you like, of South Africa's first wave of coronavirus infections. While at home, he made Tik Tok videos with his daughter for comic relief during that very stressful time. But soon, like anyone who uses the app, he was completely hooked. Today, the doc is South Africa's only verified medical doctor on TikTok and has just surpassed the 2 million mark in the number of followers who actually watch his work. As they start, let's take a look at one of those TikTok videos.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Ladies, I want to see you back it up, back it up.
Put your head on my
COVID-19 poses a serious threat to African, to everyone. It doesn't discriminate. Facts. Immunity after natural infection is not better than the vaccine immunity. True. COVID-19 vaccine contains toxic ingredients that harm you. This is a total myth. The ingredients are published. Please just Google it. Myth. The side effects of COVID-19 vaccines are mostly mild to moderate and short-lasting, 2 to 3 days max.
All right, Dr. Siyamak Saleh joining us now via our video link. He's in the Mother City this morning. And Doc, it's great to see you. Thanks so much for making time to chat to us here on the AM Report. I want to start by asking you to share your playlist as a start, because those are very popular and nice songs. But let's get to business. TikTok and medicine, not usually paired together. You're able to get it right, though, at least if we ask the 2 million people or so who follow you. What led you to going down that route?
Good morning, and thank you for having me. As you mentioned earlier, TikTok, I joined TikTok with my daughter in the beginning of the pandemic. It was the best escape from the stress of being on the front line. So I hopped on 2 trends with my daughter. We're having fun. And within a month or 2, I realized that I have this platform. And the people are craving information regarding COVID. Nobody knew much. The symptoms, how to test, when to de-isolate. Treatment options, for the symptoms. So I started using this platform, and it was well received. Then I went to try to do my part in breaking the HIV stigma. Then went to women's health, mental health, and you can see I have now 2 million followers. It's been a very rewarding journey, and I'm very happy.
Phenomenal stuff. Let me guess, you probably use TikTok more than your daughter now.
Okay, skip.
Fair enough, fair enough. But it's still an incredibly important, call it, step, right? Especially in a context where we're in now, where it feels like there's just so much vaccine hesitancy and government and its own communication is not hitting the right notes, excuse the pun. Something like this could be really useful.
Yes, so I've been talking about the vaccine since June last year. I made videos updating on AstraZeneca, on Johnson & Johnson, and I've been trying to educate people because there are so many misinformation there and they keep evolving. It started from the chip to the fetal tissues to the ingredients to how it was done to the magnetic thing, so it keeps evolving, and as a healthcare workers we need to keep educating people because of this vaccine hesitancy is actually costing lives.
Right, absolutely. It's also incredibly difficult, though, to get very deep, dense scientific knowledge summed up in a couple of seconds of a TikTok video. How do you decide what information to include and what to leave out? Because in my own reading and when we speak to the expert, we even struggle to kind of get a sense of how deep to go in the questions we ask because there's just so much to talk about.
Okay, so I've learned from my mistakes. I've learned that people on TikTok don't have 2 minutes to listen to a lecture. Yeah. They need information to be as simple as possible. One complicated word and they will just skip to the next video. So I always try to make my videos short, to the point, simple information. If I have a topic with lots of information, I try to divide it into a few videos. And I always try to find a trending music, even though I don't dance or whatever, but I try to use those to attract the viewers.
You would have fooled me because all the songs that we heard in that one TikTok video are literally these songs that people are listening to. Is that where your daughter gets involved?
My daughter, it's she's the biggest support. She always reminds me that I'm TikTok famous because of her. She was the one who introduced me to TikTok. But yeah, she does whenever she finds a song that's a sound that I can use it. She always sends it to me, and I use most of them. Yeah.
Look, without stereotyping, we don't expect doctors to do the kind of thing that you're doing on TikTok, especially because of, I guess, perceptions around doing medicine is and what that all entails. What's been the response, especially from your colleagues, around what you're doing? Are you getting a sense that they're looking at you differently?
They looked differently in the beginning, and they look differently now.
Yeah.
In the beginning, initially, like not many people were on TikTok in the beginning of the pandemic, and it was viewed as more like a teens app. But now they look at me different because I'm collaborating with the Western Cape Department of Health, National Department of Health, World Health Organization. I was mentioned in the British Medical Journal. One of my videos was reviewed or being posted on Good Morning America. So I'm sure they have different views on me now.
In other words, they want an autograph, right?
Yes, I'm trying to actually recruit South African doctors to join me on this mission that I have to especially educate people beyond COVID. So I've managed to convince like few doctors to join me, and I'm giving them some tips and tricks so I can have some support.
Absolutely. 2 down, 2 million doctors to go. Let's speak a bit more about the work you've been able to do with the World Health Organization, though. They're an incredibly important body as we deal with this global health crisis. In what ways have they brought you on board, and what kind of impact do you hope that will make?
Okay, so I think end of last year I received a message saying that they are proud of my work and I must keep it up. I didn't believe they were from WHO. I thought it's like a prank. So I Googled the guy, and he was head of the digital team at WHO.
Wow.
And later on, he invited me to a meeting. So it was a doctor, which was me, a nurse, and an epidemiologist. And there were all the other stakeholders from YouTube, Facebook, Amazon, UK cabinet members. And they asked our expertise because we were on social media, and they also offered us support. So, and since then till now, we have a group of like 70 healthcare workers from all over the world that we are helping WHO to spread awareness regarding COVID-19 and the vaccine, and obviously fight misinformation.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of talk about making sure we take vaccines to the people. This is one of the ways through which we take the information to the people, so to speak. Something very interesting that you mentioned at the start of our discussion. This has also been a great outlet for you as a doctor, given the kind of calamity you've witnessed since the start of the pandemic. Tell us a bit more about that.
You mean as escape?
Right.
It was, in the beginning, it was very, 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 very stressful. Nobody knew about COVID. Like every single patient had to discuss with the, like Groote Hospital, we had to do the tracing, we had to implement new guidelines at work, screening, make different sections for COVID, how do you call it? The ones who screen positive for COVID. So it was, right. It was very stressful. I mean, I've been through a lot, but that level of stress was a bit high. So coming home and just immersing myself into this world of TikTok, it actually balanced and helped me go through it. And the fact that I have this platform to educate people, it gives me more reward. It's as long as I get a message, or as long as I know that I've changed one person's life or improved one person's life, it means a lot to me. So I have rewarding work at work and a rewarding activity with TikTok to educate people. It's very rewarding. I'm very happy.
Absolutely. Killing multiple birds with one stone, so to speak. Okay, let's speak about the fun stuff. Your favorite video that you've put together, do you have one, and what was it about?
I think I've made different kind of videos, yeah. But I think my myth-busting videos they always go viral, and I like it because I think they generally go viral because people have been believing in certain things throughout their lives, and then I come there, I'm telling them, nope, nope. So I get lots of assistance, but they also put my sources. They can go do the research, and yeah, so educating people on like simple things, like spicy food won't give you ulcer. You can fight with me as long as you want, but simple Google will show you, for example.
Yeah, we actually have that video as well. Yeah, apologies for coming there. Go ahead.
I try to inspire people to do their own, like to switch on the curiosity button, so for them to go and do their own part also.
Sure. Incredible work you're doing, both when you're at hospital or at your practice and when you're on TikTok. Tell you what, I am definitely younger than you, but I feel like you're way cooler, at least if TikTok is anything to go by. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Really do appreciate your time here on the AM Report. And I wonder if, Control, we can just play that video quickly as I remind our viewers who Dr. Saleh is. Dr. Siyamak Saleh is the only doctor in this country who has been verified on TikTok, and all of this for a great cause. In case you missed that video, here it is.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Ladies, I want to see you back it up, back it up.
Put your head on my
COVID-19 poses a serious threat to everyone. It doesn't discriminate. Facts. Immunity after natural infection is not better than the vaccine immunity. True. COVID-19 vaccine contains toxic ingredients that harm you. This is a total myth. The ingredients are published. Please just Google it. Myth. The side effects of COVID-19 vaccines are mostly mild to moderate and short-lasting, 2 to 3 days max.
Oh man, great work being done by our frontline workers, literally on every platform you can think of.